What's up, guys? It's Dominic and Joe coming
me.
at you with episode 4,
Episode
Falcon and
4.
the Winter Soldier. I hope you guys like the new little setup we got going on. We still don't really got a designated spot for these podcasts, but we're going with the flow. If you have not seen episode 4, make sure you go watch that. And guys, we're almost at 50 subscribers, so make sure
Almost at 50.
Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Check out all the other videos on our channel. We're going crazy with these podcasts weekly. We're going to try to get 2 times a week sometime this summer. Then we're going to start moving from Marvel, going to DC.
But we got the Loki series coming up too.
Yeah. That's coming out, I think, a week after this one. So
yeah, we'll get a 1-week break between Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then straight into Loki.
And then after that week, we'll probably do like a whole entire series, what we kind of thought of it, like we did with WandaVision.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely will.
But yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 4.
The world is watching.
Yeah, that was a chilling episode, a really good episode. I want to know what you guys thought of that in the comments, seriously, because this is probably, it's kind of a mix between the last one and this one, but I'm liking this one a little better.
There's so much character development in this episode.
Yeah.
People that are on the borderline of being good or bad. The events that happen in this episode definitely cause them to stay good or go bad. Mm-hmm. We see it in a couple of the characters, which we'll get into here in a few minutes. Yeah, stay tuned.
But so in the last episode, we see the Wakanda AO, and then they start off with this episode in Wakanda, and she's saying the words that would switch the Winter Soldier, that would make them the Winter Soldier, Bucky, and it's an emotional scene. He starts crying and stuff because after she says the words, he doesn't turn into the Winter Soldier, so they freed him from that.
That was you could just see it in his face that because he was scared.
Yeah.
But he trusted AO. They had obviously developed a good relationship in his healing process. And we know that she's the one that gave him the nickname White Wolf.
Yeah.
But yeah, she tells him by that fire, and he's just like, "You're free." And then he's reminiscent about that as, she's approaching him about wanting to take Zemo. And that's where the episode picks up.
Yeah. She wants to take Zemo. After that, she leaves, gives him 8 hours. What was it, 8 hours or something like that?
We learn about why she's so not only is she part of the Dora Milaje, the King's Guards of Wakanda, but she was the one in charge that day of King T'Chaka's. She was like his she was the one in charge of the security that day. So she has like this personal vendetta against Zemo as well as her country's vendetta against Zemo. So she's serious about it, and it's, we see it.
And then, she leaves. Then kind of fast forwards to he goes in with Sam and Zemo, and he kind of tells them the Wakandans are here. They're giving us 8 hours. And then they try to find Mama J. What is it, Mama J? Is that how you say it? Mama J or something like that?
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah, they try to find her funeral because they figure out she dies. They can't get any information from the people.
We'll have to find that and put it on edit.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's Mama Dunya. My bad. It was a weird name, so I'm not mad at myself for not remembering that. But Mama Dunya, not Mama J or whatever I said. Get you back in that video. Let's go. Mama J. It's Mama something, but she can't get any information from the people. They won't tell them anything. Zemo, man, he's just singing to the kids with the candy.
Zemo's got his way. He's bribing the little kids with Turkish delights, and he tells them that Sam and Bucky are bad guys because he knows that he could possibly get arrested any second. The Wakandans can swoop in. So he's trying to buy as much time as he can to, stay free or come up with his next scheme. But yeah, he bribes a little girl with the Turkish delights, and this is the first time since Civil War when he's having that conversation with Black Panther on the mountaintop there in Sokovia. He mentions his son. He's like, these were my son's favorites. So there is still some human left in Zemo. He shows it little pepperings of it, if you will, in that episode. But we don't know how much longer that's going to be there.
Yeah. Eventually he gets the info about the funeral. He doesn't, or he eventually tells them about it, but he kind of hides it. As Sam said, he's keeping them hostage from him when he's talking to. He's giving information hostage from them. That's what he told Sharon Carter
to protect his own booty.
Yeah, and then eventually, they go to the funeral. Is there anything in between that? They eventually go to the funeral.
They go to the funeral, and Sam appears up above the rafters, and Carly sees him, and she gets a little bit nervous. She doesn't want the funeral ceremony to be interrupted.
Yeah.
So she kind of plays it cool, and she starts to slowly realize that Sam's not really a threat to her at that moment. So they have a really good conversation, and Sam's able to use his people talking skills with working with soldiers in distress. So he's kind of able to talk to her in a way that she's not used to. At first, she thinks he's condescending and talking to her like a child, but he's not. He clears that up, and she trusts him enough until Fake Cap comes in and messes everything up. Which we'll get more into Fake Cap here in a minute. As you can see, we got on display here. There's blood on the shield. There's blood on the shield. Okay, let's graph that for a minute. We'll fix it.
I think that's actually funny how as soon as we start talking about that, it does that.
Yeah.
But so they start talking. Captain America runs in, starts fighting, and then Carly loses his trust, or Sam's trust now, because she thought that she was trying to wait for backup to come or something like that.
It seems like they kind of had a little peace treaty there, like no handshakes or anything like that, but they had like a little peace treaty going on. Fake Cat busts in and then starts messing everything up. And Carly doesn't trust Sam at that moment, to where she calls his sister, which we'll get to in a second too.
They go, and then they go back to that little place that they're staying at, and we see the Wakandans. They find, or what do they call it? The
Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje.
We practiced this beforehand.
That's a weird name. Got it written down right here in our notes.
Dora Milaje.
Because if I didn't have it written down, I'd probably forget it. But they have a fight. Captain America, the Dora Milaje, they fight, and man, Captain America is just getting his butt beat. Eventually, Bucky and Sam come in, and then
they have to save. They basically Bucky and Sam kind of halfway have to save Captain America, Fake Cat, because they're getting ready to stab him through the head or the chest or something, and Bucky stops that. And let's talk about AO just straight taking Bucky's arm off with three ninja click moves, and boom, the arm's gone. And Sam's like, "Did you know that they can do that?" And he's like, "No."
Probably something they didn't tell him about, because just in case he turned back.
It looks like they built in a failsafe.
Yeah. That was kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of shocking. Just came right off. He looks at her like, "What the heck?" And then he puts it back on after the fight. But Zemo goes underground.
Zemo. He said Zemo pulls a El Chapo reference to the El Chapo escaping in the sewer. So Zemo's been in and out of that bathroom the whole episode. Coming out of there in bathrobes, coming out of there with drinks. So he examined that bathroom pretty well. So he knew all about that sewer drain. He's always like one or two steps ahead of him, right?
And then Captain America, he gets mad because he just got his butt beat by people that aren't even super soldiers. But I mean,
he even looks at Bucky and was like, "It must be nice having that serum running through your veins." So he's just envious. He's jealous. He's angry. So many emotions are running through him for all the wrong reasons right now.
Yeah. Also, something we forgot to talk about was his partner is kind of agreeing more with Bucky and Sam when they were talking with Carly. He wanted them, if he could talk to her and maybe tried to stop her from doing all this stuff, why shouldn't he not? Kind of like, and then Captain America was disagreeing. But it's okay. Sorry. And then it cuts to Fake Cat and his partner talking kind of about the super serum. If if he was offered, would he take it? And he said, "Oh hell yeah, I would."
Yeah, we got Fake Cap and Battlestar talking about the serum, and it looks like Fake Cap is already trying to justify the decision he's already made. He's got the serum. Oh, we need to talk about that too, because
the what?
Zemo comes in like a badass.
Oh, how did we forget about that?
Yeah, how did we forget? Man. He just shoots Carly point blank, which I mean it doesn't kill her because she's got the super soldier serum. But
just destroy. Yeah, he destroys.
Yeah,
all but one serum. Fake Captain America goes and knocks him out. He takes he puts it in his pocket.
Yeah,
and then that's when they get to them talking. Star-Lord and Battlestar. Well, Star-Lord.
That's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, my mind's on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Still MCU. It's all good.
But yeah, they start talking again, and then he takes. Obviously, they didn't show him taking it, but we know he took it because they get into that huge fight at the very end of the episode. He's just He smashes that door, bends the pole. Well, I guess let's talk about what happened before that. She wants to talk to Sam, so she calls Sarah and kind of threatens her.
Called Sarah Sam's sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's real like just nonchalant about. I'm trying to decide if I should kill your brother or not. Mm-hmm. And Sarah plays it pretty cool on the phone because this assassin, this flag smash leader, this terrorist group she's seen on TV is all of a sudden calling her on her cell phone and asking if she should kill her brother or not. And she plays it really cool. But ultimately, she got her point across. Sam gets the message and goes to meet Carly, supposedly one-on-one, but Bucky's going to come with them. And she's got backup too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but she asks Sam, come join us.
Yeah.
You understand what's going on in my head. You understand that the world is not what it seems to be, and that we've killed some people and stuff like that, but so does all these other agencies and all these other corporate powers. So we're really not all that different. So she asked him to come work for them or come join them, and before he can answer, Sarah Carter warns him that Fake Cap is there again, and the whole fight scene breaks out, and then
before we get into that fight scene, the very last thing, I want to talk about some theories real quick, which we didn't really see that much in this one, but the power brokers, we don't know who those we don't know who they are, and we want to talk about some theories of who we think they are. I personally think it's kind of I'm not sure about you, but I think it's Sharon Carter. She might have a group or something. What do you think about that?
I think Sharon Carter is definitely a possibility. Because it seems like she's trying to disguise it. Because when she's talking to Sam and Bucky about the power broker and Madripoor being in disarray, she's like he the power broker. So that just could be a just throw us off the scent to not think that it's her. So it definitely could be her. I know who I want it to be. I want it to be Zola.
Yeah,
I've always wanted the power broker to be Zola, but we don't quite know that yet because we know his brain is completely AI, and so how. Maybe that's why he's able to send those text messages and stuff with ease because he could just shoot through the programming.
I agree with that one too. That would be cool to see him again because in Captain America Civil War, that's when we kind of figure out about his brain and stuff. And the AI? He's an AI guy because they start talking on the computer or something, and it shows him
Captain America
back to their old base.
Winter Soldier.
We find
out that Zola was in charge of all that stuff. So
it's pretty cool. So let's just get into the last fighting scene, man. They capture Lamar. Fake Captain America goes and tries to find him. You could tell he took that serum, man, because he's just bending poles, breaking through doors.
He's jacked, and he's fighting with a lot more confidence. Like, hey, I'm not going to show any weakness this time. Like, you guys aren't going to be able to knock me down. You're not going to be able to take my shield from me.
Yeah, you could see he's twitching. He's going like, or something like that. Something like that.
It's almost like the serum's activating in him. And we know it's a new serum. Dr. Nagel that created, he said it's better. You don't have to have any Vita rays or anything like that. But if there was any chance in that last scene that Fake Cap had to be good, it completely ended with Carly killing Battlestar right in front of him. That just that set him loose, and I think that's going to trigger some anger in that serum, or some bad, some darkness in that serum. So the whole episode he was fighting good about. He's been fighting it the whole series. Fake Cap has, but I think that was the turning point. He's going bad. He's going rogue, and whoever gets in his way is going to be sorry.
Yeah.
Including Sam and Bucky.
So, yes, they're getting ready. They almost killed Cap. I think they got him like tied up back. She was getting ready to get a knife and stab him. Battlestar runs, jumps,
Saves his partner.
Yeah, gets punched like right here or something.
Thrown against that pole, and his body just caves and collapses.
Yeah, he's done.
Especially with the force, with somebody hitting him with the super serum like that.
Yeah, and you could kind of tell they're like all of her other power or flag smashers are like shocked that she did that. She just killed him right there.
Right.
And then they let them all go, and that just made Captain America, or Fake Cap, snap. Jumps out the window, lands on that car, doesn't hurt himself at all, and just takes it out on the first flag smasher he sees. Gets the shield, kills him. It's kind of, see, like we weren't obviously when we first watched it, we were expecting him to put the shield down because that's what Marvel movies are. Just seeing him kill him like that was just so shocking.
That's why we'll get it back up there.
Yeah, we will.
But that's why we wanted to show the blood on the shield.
Yeah, it was so shocking that because we never like basically seen that before.
Right.
Especially for someone that's supposed to be a hero to people.
Yeah, and to really, I think what MCU wanted to do is really show us the difference between Steve Rogers Captain America and John Walker Captain America. Because when Steve Rogers was fighting Iron Man, protecting Bucky in that last battle scene in Civil War, Cap's he's pounded into Iron Man's shield, and when he goes for the kill shot, he stops. His humanity takes over. He doesn't do it. He tosses the shield aside, and that fight's over. Well, Fake Cap doesn't do that. He goes ahead and just commits murder. He just murders that guy. And it's crazy because earlier in the episode, that guy that he kills was talking about how Captain America and the shield is what he looked up to as a kid.
My gosh, yeah, I never thought of I
so
forgot
tragic.
about that, man.
Yeah.
Let me pause it. Okay, guys, we're back. Yeah, we got into before we left, we got to him killing that guy, the flag smasher. Everyone's watching, recording him. You could see everyone in the back, Sam, Bucky, all of them. They're like, what did he just do? Just watching.
They're just stunned.
They're absolutely stunned that he just did that. And the blood on the shield is crazy.
The blood on the shield. I mean, my God, we haven't seen that.
Pause. Jinx. First off, I already got my Coke right here, so don't worry. We said that at the exact same time. Let's go. Let's make sure you like already. If you're not enjoying already, let's go. I'm gonna put you guys back in there. No, we haven't. You think he kind of looked like, oh man, he just effed up there, or what do you think? I mean, look at his face, man.
Yeah,
looking around.
I think he's just in complete shock. I think rage took over.
Yeah.
And when he killed him, and he was just in such a blind rage and in pain from seeing his partner and best friend just die, and then he wakes up, after committing murder, and holy cow, like, what's going to happen? What's going on? So we can talk about how does we know Sam and Bucky get the shield because we see him in the previews. So is this where they take the shield? Is it going to pick up next week and they run up to him to grab the shield from him? Like, we don't know. Let us know what your guys' theories are.
Also, I'm not sure if you watched it yet, but they did a trailer for the next 2 episodes, and it kind of shows all 3 of them kind of in a triangle, and he goes, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Then they're getting ready to fight or something.
Wow.
That's when obviously the theory is they take the shield from him, because we do know. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. There's really not that much more to talk about. Let me know some theories you guys got in the comments. But yeah, guys, thank you for the support. 50 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. Let's try to get like 25 likes this video. If you guys can do that, just drop a like, subscribe, and also click that bell next to the subscriber button. It notifies you guys the second we upload, or maybe not the second, but like a couple seconds when we upload. Yeah, go follow us on all of our social medias. It's all gonna be in the description. We post a lot on there. Use the hashtag D&J Podcast. No caps, no spaces. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. What you think, man?
It was great. The episode was great. Lots to talk
10
about.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Cannot wait for episode 5.
We're going to try to get another podcast out for you guys Thursday. In a couple more weeks, we're going to go back to the weekends. He's just been busy. But we're going to get back to the weekends. We're going to get two uploads a week this summer. So we're going to start talking about The Flash, Harry Potter, Star Wars,
Justice League,
Loki. We're not forgetting about those. Don't worry.
Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch.
Black Widow.
July 5th.
July 5th.
Date, yeah.
We're gonna probably get to the movie theaters then, right?
We'll have a preview of Black Widow. We'll have a during Black Widow. We'll have a post Black Widow.
Yeah, and we got Spider-Man coming up. Doctor Strange. All those.
Oh, Doctor Strange in the multiverse. Yeah.
Doctor Strange, man. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for Spider-Man. Also in the comments before we end this, who do you guys think is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie? You think all the old actors are going to be in there?
Yeah, let's get going on that too. Let's get a buzz going.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you guys next week.
See ya.